I've written a best-selling novel, but I took the writing lessons that I have that apply to both books and ads and outbound and everything and put it into 9 lessons that if you use them, I think it will make your writing better. Enjoy.
Alex's guidelines for writing. As soon as you see all of these, you'll see it in all my writing. Because the thing is a lot of people, when they try and like pretend to sound like me, they think I sound smart. And so then they put lots of really complex words and sentence structures. It sounds smart because it's simple. Like you interpret it as it sounds smart, but it's because it's actually simpler, which takes more effort. It's present voice. Like you'll mix your tenses up all over the place. I just try and do present tense whenever I can. It's active, not passive. Iron doesn't get the strength beaten out of it. We beat iron. Like the body was carried out of the room. We carried the body. Active. So it's present whenever I can, or it's simple tenses. No adverbs. Usually adverbs are placeholders for shitty verbs. We shut the door really hard. We slam the door. Short sentences, almost always max 1 comma. And whenever you have like 2 comma, like it's like blah, 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 comma, and then the thing, usually you can just rip it out or reframe it so that it's just 1 sentence or make it 2 sentences. And then again, the vocab is under 3rd grade, ideally 5th grade tops, positive language. And I mean that not like upbeat, but like don't stop, keep going. Because people can't perceive negatives. They don't think of a pink elephant, then people think of the pink elephant. So if you're trying to communicate clearly, then don't say what they shouldn't do, say what they should do. If I say don't stop versus go, different, or keep going. When there's really common sayings like don't stop, that's so common that we've already shorthanded it in our brain as what it means. But if you do it with a more atypical statement, don't leave the facility, it's different than stay inside. It's easier to understand. Like remove redundant words. We simultaneously walked out the big door at the same time. We walked outside. And then I always eliminate anything from a sentence that if I read the sentence afterwards, it still means more or less the same thing. I just cut it. But it's just like video editing. If I watch the video and I cut out a part and then I watch it again and I don't miss it, it's killing darlings. You know what I mean? But that goes for words too. Like if I have a couple words in a sentence and I cut it out and it still means the same thing, I go with it. Hemingway has like 6 of those built into it. So Hemingway, I literally think is the greatest writing tool that's ever been like created. It gives you fast feedback cycles because as you're typing, it changes the color. So in terms of immediacy of like feedback, and it shows you because it's color-based what mistake you made. Mistake, just not Hemingway. And these are not like Alex's rules for writing. They're more just like rules for good writing. This is how I do it. And so like you put all those things together and that's like more of my voice.